section safety and infection control procedures. You'll have 20 minutes to complete this section. You'll be informed when you have 10 minutes remaining. Step back to indicate you finished. She will repeat the instructions, and then she will say you may begin. So you've already set up, you've already prepped and everything, you're ready to go. What are you going to do first? Sanitize your hands. And then, which one's my trash? This one, my trash is so trash. And then you're going to take, oh, and you're going to place your towel, lap towel on your lap. Okay, and then you're going to take your cleansing cream, a cuppy, and a spatula, and over your trash, you're going to open your cleansing cream container, scoop some out with your spatula, place it into your cuppy. Make sure you get enough to do what you're going to do. And now my spatula goes where?
Trash.
Trash. My cleansing cream, I'm going to close it, and where does this go?
Items to be
Items to be disinfected. This is not garbage. This is reusable.
What is?
My cleansing cream container. The actual like product container.
Oh, yeah.
Now I have my little cuppy. What am I gonna do first?
Just spatula to put it on the back of your hand.
Or in a souffle cuppy. Either way. For the cleanser.
You kind of
Huh?
You dot it around, like the 3 dots. And then you do the eyes.
Yes. So I'm gonna get some on my ring finger.
Okay, it's okay to use your finger.
Yeah. As long as your hands are clean. And then I'm gonna put my cuppy back on my SMA because I don't need to worry about it right now. I have the product in my fingers. And then I'm going to dot it first over the brows and then under the eyes in like a circular motion. And then I'm gonna start doing circular movements with my fingers. And if you want to, you can also do the over the brow. Huh? Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, that's correct. Over the brows is the way that the hair would normally lie. And then if you want to, you can go down on the outer corner, middle, and inner corner, and then kind of swoop under the eye with your fingers, and then up over. You always want to finish at the temples. Now I'm going to grab 2 tissues, and I'm going to make my little mittens. And I'm going to remove by going over the brow, down the outer corner, down the middle of the eye, and then down the inner corner. And then I'm going to kind of tuck my little tissues so that I have a clean side, kind of like fold them. And then I'm going to swipe inward from the outer corner underneath the eye up next to the nose and finish at the temple. And then I'm going to take my little tissues and I'm going to put those in the trash. If I have more cleansing cream on the face, I can grab another little tissue and just remove that. But it's not a huge deal.
just the eye area.
It's just the eyes, and then the lips, and then the whole face. Okay.
With the separate tissue of the lips.
Yes. So now I've done the eyes, I can do the lips. I'm going to grab that cuppy of my product. I'm going to put it on my ring finger again. And I'm going to dot it over the lips.
On the lips?
Yeah, on the lips. Think about like if your client had liquid lipstick on, like you would need to get that shit off. And then I'm going to, it'll take care of it. Because if lip stain and it's stained, there's nothing you can do about that. But as long as you get the actual stuff that's on their skin.
Removing the makeup.
Yes, exactly. And then I'm going to wipe my little fingers on my towel. And then I'm going to grab 1 tissue and I'm going to make a mitten out of it. And I'm going to brace with my hand next to the corner of the mouth. And I'm going to go on that side where my hand is, and I'm going to wipe from outer corner of the mouth to the center. And then I'm going to take my little mitt and I'm going to flip this thing over so I have a clean side. And then I'm going to brace on the other side of the mouth, and I'm going to go from outer corner to center. Again. gonna take that tissue and I'm gonna put that in the trash. I'm gonna grab one more and clean up anything that I need to clean up. Again, holding and bracing at the corner of the mouth, making sure that I'm following that because it doesn't, you don't want to cause wrinkles or stress to the skin or anything like that. Okay.
Just make sure to fold if you're gonna go to a different.
Yeah, make sure you fold it out because otherwise you're just spreading it around. And if they have
Do the whole bottom with that one. You have to do it separate.
the way State Board says to do it is to brace, wipe from outer corner to middle, brace, outer corner to middle. Yeah, they're particular about that.
Brace, outer corner to middle, brace.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm going to take the rest of my cleansing cream, and I'm not going to throw this cuppy away yet because I want to make sure I have enough. And I'm going to take that on my fingertips
With what?
with cleansing cream, yeah, from my little cuppy. And I'm going to dot that all over the face. And then I'm going to go into my effleurage movements, making sure that I cleanse thoroughly. This is when that double cleanse routine is very, very helpful because you have a go-to that you know how to do. You can make sure that you're being thorough.
So you're cleansing now you're going to be using you said the effleurage?
Yeah, effleurage and then combining it with petrissage. But to start out, you always want to start with effleurage because you're spreading the product around.
Yeah. And then petrissage.
Petrissage is like the kneading movement, like this,
Oh,
pinching and kneading.
okay.
And then friction would be like this kind of a thing. This is also friction. Yeah, just anytime you're like literally creating friction on the skin. Like this is considered friction as well.
Petrissage is like friction.
Petrissage is more like pinching. It's hard to do petrissage on the forehead because it's so taut. It's usually used on like the jaws or the cheeks. Or the jaw or the cheeks. We're gonna pretend that towel didn't fall.
It's really weird on this like doll because it's so just plasticky.
I know,
I
the
know.
SD facial dolls are so much softer and they actually like can be cleansed.
But this isn't where we're showing the massages.
No, this is just cleansing. And then I'm gonna make sure again that I finish at the temples, light pressure, and then I'm gonna feather off. And now, what am I gonna do? I can, first of all, take my cuppy and toss that. That's
Remove
garbage.
that.
And then I'm going to remove it, yes. But before I remove that, I'm going to... No, that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to remove it. I'm going to get 2 more tissue mittens. And then I'm going to remove from the chin up. In upward and outward movements. Oh my god, this doll is so annoying.
With your mittens again.
Yes. The only place it's acceptable to move downward on the face is the nose. Everywhere else you should move in an upward motion. This cleansing cream is really shiny.
It does. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Basically, we're wiping it off, throwing those in the trash.
And then, yep, your tissue mittens go in the trash. You can wipe off your own hands with them a little bit.
Is it toner next?
Yes, but what are you going to do before you touch anything on your SMA? Because you just cleansed, so you just touch like dirtiness.
Sanitize your hands.
Yes, you're going to sanitize your hands. And then you're going to grab, so what's next?
Astringent.
Astringent.
A
So,
cotton ball.
yes. So you should have, State Board does want you to have your cotton like secured so that it doesn't get contaminated by other products and stuff.
So in a separate bag.
Ideally, yes. I believe your actual exit kit will come with this and this. So literally, how many times do you apply astringent during the facial?
Twice.
Twice. So you need how many cotton balls?
4.
Just 2.
But don't you have to do each eye? Or, I mean, underneath? Like,
No, you just blot it all over the face, and then you blot with the tissue if you need to. So I'm gonna get two cotton balls out of my little plastic baggie of cotton. I can place my orange stick back on my station, seal my bag of cotton, and I'm gonna take one of those cotton balls and my astringent, and I'm gonna open my astringent over my trash, and then I'm gonna get it on my cotton ball. I'm gonna close it. Can I put it in to be disinfected yet?
no.
No. I'm gonna use it again. So I'm gonna put it where it goes. Where do you apply it again? After the massage cream? Yeah. And then I can take my cotton ball and I can dot this all over the client's face.
Can you use 2 if you want to?
Yeah.
Do it, like, both
Like
sides?
at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. That's totally fine. And what are you making sure to do while you're applying your astringent?
Go the appropriate way.
Yes, also don't get it in their
Move
eyeballs.
upward. Down the nose.
Or you can also just like dot it on like this. That's totally fine too. That way you don't really have to think about
Stay
anything.
away from the eye.
Yes, just stay around the eyes by like at least like a half inch.
So this is all just the skin, right? Not like the lips. Or...
Yes, exactly. And then that goes in the trash. And now I'm going to remove my exfoliating cream from its container with a spatula. So I have my exfoliant, and I have a cuppy, and I have a spatula. And I'm gonna take the lid off my exfoliant over my trash.
Let me go pee real quick.
I'm gonna scoop out my exfoliant and put it into my cuppy. And then I'm gonna take my spatula and go put it where?
Trash.
Trash. Where does my exfoliant go?
Items to use.
Items to be disinfected. Oop. There we go. And now I'm gonna apply this. Can I apply this with my sponge?
Yes.
Yes. I recommend doing that because otherwise you're gonna get your hands all dirty and it's unpleasant. Okay. So I'm gonna scoop out all of my exfoliant from my little product cuppy. That goes in my trash too. And then I'm gonna dot it all over the face, avoiding the eyes and the lips. And the nasal passages. And then I'm gonna work it in circular motions, making sure that I'm being very thorough. I'm gonna avoid, I already said the eyes and the lips. What else am I gonna avoid?
The nose.
The nasal passages,
Inside of
yes.
the nose.
And then what else? Where else do you not apply this?
Mouth.
The neck. Stay off the neck. Because your neck is gonna, no, just for skateboard. Because your towel is supposed to be on your neck. Mine fell. Circular motions, working that product until I've covered the entire face. Obviously, she'd have a headband on, so that hair would not be getting in my way. All right, when I've completed that, what do I do with my sponge?
Isn't it? Items to be disinfected.
This says in trash.
Trash.
So I mean, the SDs put theirs in to be disinfected, but I would just say, do what the Easy Pass says and put it in trash.
It just makes sense.
Okay, that goes in the trash. Now I'm going to sanitize my hands and my wrists. Why am I sanitizing my wrists also? Yeah, because I'm about to do my steam towel and I want to make sure my wrists are clean if I'm going to touch it to myself.
We're about to do our words.
All right, so my hands and wrists are nice and clean. I'm going to grab my steam towel bag
Remember, you want to do it
that
like
I
college and
pre-moistened
math.
the night before.
Because the eye in the sky.
Huh?
If they're watching, you want to make sure you do everything like dramatic. Like,
Yeah. So I'm gonna take my steam towel out because I pre-moistened it in my hotel room the night before. Where does my bag go? In the trash. And now I'm gonna.
no. I'm just kidding.
Well, and then I'm gonna take my towel and I'm gonna go opposite corner to opposite corner, and then I'm going to very theatrically demonstrate. Oh yeah, it's nice and hot, but it's not too hot. Okay, this is good. Yeah, all right, cool. Now I can put it on my doll. I'm gonna take the edge of my towel and I'm gonna place it over her chin. I am not going to cover her mouth.
Wait, you're gonna replace this side?
Yeah, that edge on the chin. And then I'm gonna take my two sides of my towel and I'm gonna place it over her eyes, keeping her nose and her mouth exposed. So it should look like this. Ready?
Yes.
Please. All right.
Make it look like that.
So like this, and then I literally just like flop them over. And you can adjust it once you've like flopped them over. And then I'm gonna press a couple times. Do you guys know what the purpose of pressing is?
Clean some of that stuff off.
To soften the skin, soften the follicles, soften the product as well. If it's a drying.
It's relaxing too.
I like doing this to people, I think, more than I like having it done on me. Like having doing the steam towel, it's so, makes me feel like such an esthetician. Okay, and then once I've pressed on the face, I'm gonna take my two flappies, and this is the only time you start from the top and work your way down, but I'm still gonna use upward and outward motions. So starting at the forehead, I'm going to remove, in upward movements, all of that exfoliant. When I get to the cheeks, I'm gonna go outward. Make sure I get around the nose and down the top of the nose, the upper lip area, the sides of the face,
You can drag down like that?
and then the chin. I'm doing outward motions, so it's okay. But because you're not gonna take the whole steam towel off and then wipe upward, it just doesn't make sense for this, so we start at the top in upward movements.
When you were doing the sides, did you go down or you went down those sides?
Just on the temple area. This area is fine to go downward. And then I'm gonna take my steam towel off and I'm gonna kind of get a clean spot on it and I'm gonna spot treat anything that I may have missed. Initially. Really make sure that all of that product is removed because that is what you're being scored. That's one of the things you're being scored on. What happens if you've removed with your, and then where do I put this?
Soil linens.
Soil linens. What happens if I do that?
You miss it?
You have to put it in the trash and then sanitize.
No. I just pick it back up and stick it in there and then sanitize my hands.
That's what I said.
You said it.
I meant, you know what I meant.
Like soil. I hear you. Okay, so I've removed my exfoliant. If I still have product on the face, what do I do? Get a tissue and remove it, and then move on with life. Okay, so I've removed my exfoliant. I've sanitized my hands. Now, what's next?
Toner.
No, not yet.
Massage cream.
Massage cream. I'm gonna grab my cuppy, my massage cream, and a spatula. And over my trash again, I'm gonna open my massage cream container. I'm gonna remove some massage cream with my spatula. I'm gonna place it in my cuppy.
And then does the massage cream stuff go?
No, massage cream and the moisturizer are different.
So I thought there was only 4 things.
There are 4 things.
So what do you have?
Plus your astringent.
Is my astringent?
Plus your astringent. So there are 4 cream products plus your astringent. My spatula goes where? In my trash?
Trash.
My massage cream gets closed up again and goes, yes, to be disinfected. God forbid you go to skateboard sick. Cut foil. Wait, shears? Yeah. Shears, you get them sharpened. Regular scissors, you cut foil.
Random like no.
Dude who sharpens them, make sure that you get somebody who's reputable. Whatever your company is that made your shears probably has sharpening services, but you have to have a loan repair if you want to be cutting hair while your shears are getting sharpened, because you have to ship them off. Like when I want mine sharpened, I send them to Japan. Alright, I'm going to get out my massage cream on my fingers, and I'm going to dot it all over my face, my client's face. I've had a long day, okay?
They're like, just start rubbing
That would be terrible.
like that'd be so funny.
And then I'm going to use effleurage to spread that product all over. And then I'm going to perform my movements in sets of 3. How long do I massage the face? Does anybody know?
Isn't it like 10 minutes?
You wait until they call 10 minutes remaining. If you are not, if you've not completed all 4 of your massage movements by the time they call 10 minutes remaining, are you going to stop? Yeah, no, don't do that. Please don't fall for that.
If you have not what? Say that again?
If you've not completed all 4 massage movements by the time they call 10 minutes remaining, you're not going to just stop just because they call 10 minutes remaining. You're going to finish your movements. So,
Could you go for
yeah, so this is effleurage. So you're going to apply your product using effleurage. And I like to do the 3 circles around the eyes and then the temples. And then I'm going to slide back down and I'm going to do some petrissage. Pinching and kneading. You're not going to be able to do it right on this all.
Yeah.
You just can't.
It just like slips out.
Yeah,
falls all
you're just
over the place.
massaging plastic. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Literally.
Our lives are very
That's our
important.
practice.
And I'm going to do that 3 times so that I make sure that the proctor has time to see me performing each one. And then I'm going to segue back into effleurage. And then I'm going to do my friction along my forehead, along the client's forehead. Good Lord.
Use it or jawline.
But the biggest thing you want to make sure of, besides doing all 4 movements, is that you are doing them fluidly. So that there's no like real hiccups or anything like that in between each movement. You want it to flow. You don't want, imagine getting a facial massage and having the person be like constantly like doing this kind of stuff. Like that would not be nice. That's not relaxing. Okay, so I've done my friction. And then she just called 10 minutes remaining. So I'm going to segue now into my final movement, which is my tapotement. And I'm going to start doing eye circles. And then I'm going to start to just do little tappies. Tappy, tap, tap, tap. Around the eyes. To finish, I'm going to do a couple more circles around the eyes. And then I'm going to do a couple circles at the temples. I'm going to apply pressure. And then I'm going to feather off. Now what do I do? What?
Throw away your cup.
I'm gonna throw away my cuppy because I'm done with that. I'm not gonna sanitize yet. I'm gonna remove this massage cream with some tissues. I don't need to sanitize yet because I'm just removing what I just was touching. So after I finish removing though, I am gonna sanitize. Almost. Almost.
We did our time.
Fill out your time cards
Yeah.
and bring them over here because we're almost done. I'm going to remove this in an upward motion. Upward and outward. And then I'm going to throw my little tissues away, grab one more tissue, make sure that I got everything off. Now I'm going to sanitize my hands, and what am I going to do?
Tone it.
Yes. So I'm going to grab that cotton ball that I put out earlier, my astringent, over the trash, put it on my cotton ball, Now my astringent can go in my to be disinfected. I'm gonna dot this all over her face. And now, what's my last step? Moisturizer. So I'm gonna take my last puppy. Oh, and I don't need a spatula for this one because it's in a water bottle. Over the trash, I'm gonna put my moisturizer in my puppy.
And if you were using real product and not just like simulated product, would this moisturizer have like an SPF in it, right?
Ideally, yes. Or you would layer over an SPF. Where's my moisturizer go?
I have to be disinfected.
To be disinfected. Then I'm gonna get this out on my ring finger. I'm gonna throw my puppy away. And I'm gonna apply this all over her face. And I'm gonna, don't use too much because this is a doll, it's plastic, it won't absorb the same way a human face will. Make sure that you're not doing too much. Okay, I've spread that all over the place. And now she's good. I'm gonna take a tissue and I'm gonna blot any excess that I may have.
Well, is it true also when you're applying that, you don't want to go right under the eye because it's going to move up in there?
I mean, you want to keep it fair. Don't like rub right underneath the eyeball. Just stay like maybe a pinky's width away. Okay, that goes in the trash. Now what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take the opportunity to clean off my SMA first of all because I have time. These all go where? Trash. And now sanitize my hands and step back. Just that. Okay, you guys can go to lunch if you need me to send your card.